Hello students, welcome to this class. In today's lesson I will be talking to you about verb voices. I already made a video or a previous video on verb voices focusing on the active voice, but now we are going to focus on the passive voice. Remember that the active voice is a regular subject, verb, and object structure, unlike the passive voice, where we first have the object, the verb, and the subject at the end. In the passive voice, the action in a verb aims for the subject. Alright, so it is like reversing the active voice. Alright, the first example I have here says, the floor was polished by Ronald. Was polished is the action in this verb phrase, by Ronald. So our verb is aiming for the subject, unlike the active voice. In the passive voice, the verb will always aim for the subject. The floor, object, was polished, verb phrase, and Ronald, subject. All right? Okay, next. My videos are watched by ESL students. My videos are the object in the sentence. Are watched is our verb phrase here. And it is affecting our subject, ESL students. My videos are watched by ESL students. I am being recorded by the camera. I am being recorded by the camera. In this one here, we are using the camera as a subject. And am being is a verb phrase that is affecting the subject. The subject. Okay? I am being recorded by the camera. If you were to change that into the active voice, you would say, the camera is recording me. Or in this case, you would say, ESL students watch my videos. Or you would say, Ronald was polishing or polished the floor. And the last one says, he has been tricked by the thief. He has been tricked by the thief. We have the subject here. We have a verb phrase, has been, but has been tricked by the thief. Alright, all of this could be the verb phrase. Alright, so remember, in passive voice, the verb will always affect the subject and not the object. It is not the regular subject, verb, object order. It is an object, verb, and subject order. And it is a lot less common than the active voice. Alright, next I will give you some more examples to ample your knowledge in this topic. Alright, now you are going to help me change the sentences into the passive voice. I am sorry about the sloppy writing here, but it didn't quite fit very well. Okay? Well, you have to consider the tense the sentence is talking or speaking in. The Seth has fixed the computer. Okay, we want to change that into the passive voice. What is the difference? You have to remember what the difference is between the active and the passive voice. The active voice is a regular subject, verb, and object pattern. And the passive voice inverts this pattern and says, I will put the object first, the computer, and then we are going to put the verb, and then Liseth, right? Okay. So you have to look at this here. Has fixed. What tense is this? Has fixed. Has done. Has come. The present perfect. So every time you use the present perfect, you are going to say the computer has been you are going to add the past participle of the verb be, like this. Okay, we want to change it into the passive voice. We are going to take this first, the computer, okay, and now we see here very clearly that this is the present perfect, has fixed. So we are just going to add, let me highlight it so that you can see it, has been fixed by, and then finally we are going to use our subject. Okay, did you notice what I did here? The computer is the object, so we are going to place it first. The Seth is the subject, so we are going to place it at the end. And has fixed has been broken up, and we added been because it is the present perfect. The computer has been fixed by Liz. Okay, and the last one says, a truck hit the light post. This is a regular active voice structure. Subject, verb, object. All right, we are going to invert that so that we can have the passive voice. So what are we going to do first? That's right. Place the object first. The light post. Okay. A truck hit the light post. Which tense do you think this verb is in? It could be kind of tricky to figure it out because hit in present tense is hit, past tense is hit, and past participle is hit. So we do not have an auxiliary verb, so it is not a perfect tense. Has hit, have hit, all right? So it must be past. A truck hit the light post. If it were present, we would have to add an S here. A truck hits the light post. Why? Because a truck is a thing. So therefore it is like third person, and you must add an S to the verb. Well, we're not talking about that right now, but I am just making it clear so that you can tell which tense this verb is in. So it is past. So the light post. The light post what? Hit a truck? No, we know it's past. So we are going to need was. Hit by, etc. Okay? A light post was hit by a truck. All right? Why was? Because we need this auxiliary, or was as an auxiliary, so that you can see that it is the past tense. Was hit by the post. I mean by the truck. Okay? And the last one says, Ryan is editing the book. Ryan is editing the book. So what are we going to do first? We are going to take the subject. So, the book. The book. Okay, is editing. This is the present progressive tense. Is editing. So, we are going to say is being edited by Ryan. All right? So as you can see, I inverted the order of the subject, verb, object. Now it's object, verb, subject. All right, so as you can see what I did here, because it is the present progressive tense, I added the progressive form of the verb be. The book is being edited because the verb that you use in the passive voice must always be in past participle form. As you notice here, the past and past participle of hit is hit. Okay? And we used an auxiliary to tell you that it is past. The light post was hit by a truck. Okay? And right here, we use being as an auxiliary to tell you, to let you know that it is the present progressive. But the verb will always be in past participle because this is a passive voice. And up here, the computer has been fixed. We added been to let you know that it is a participle tense or a perfect tense. In this case, the present perfect tense. But as you can see right here, the verb remains in past participle tense. I hope this is not too confusing. Well, next I will give you some homework so that you can keep practicing. All right, great. For homework, you are going to write 4 sentences using the passive voice. Remember that it just inverts the pattern that the active voice uses. The active voice uses subject, verb, and object pattern. And you are going to use the object and then the verb, and at the end you are going to use the subject. All right, if you are a little bit confused about this topic, please look up some of my previous videos that is called the active and passive voice, so that you can ample your knowledge in this topic and look up more examples. I am sure that you will master this topic once you get to study it hard and do your homework, of course. Remember that practice makes perfect. Please do your homework in the comment section below this video, along with any comment, suggestion, or question that you may have. If you have any questions, please type them down there and I will be more than happy to help you. Okay? Well, good luck in your English studies and I will see you in my next video. Would you like to watch my next video? Click on the television to the right. About the indicative mood in verb moods. All right, a fact about this is that verb moods